that right there is gonna be is where the chip comes.
Where is that?
Yeah, that joint do look crazy. Yeah, that joint is crazy.
Yeah, man, I've been telling y'all niggas to go to iPhone forever. Switch to AT&T, get it for free, but then you gonna be in that the payments for 2 years. Yo, how much you bill though? Oh yeah, that's right. Your mom paying for it now?
Yeah, that joint crispy clear.
I paid my portion, but I think she's like, she ain't tell me yet, but it's probably like $50, $60.
Yeah, that's not bad.
$250.
Yeah, you real shit, nigga. I've been paying like $280, $400. You know what I'm saying, for the past, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit bugging, bro.
What?
That shit was
Oh
bugging.
no, it was bugging the other day on us, bro. I don't even know what happened.
No, not this. I was talking about the bill.
It did, though.
I mean, it did.
It
did, yeah.
But part two, like, all right, bet.
So it do it by itself? Like it says part 1, part 2 by itself?
No, I don't say part, but you can see like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, we
It
good.
says, look, 5 major events that have happened within the last 100 hours. Shit. A series of explosions that caused unprecedented damage to the Nord Stream. Fiona turned out to be a truly historic disaster for our neighbors to the north. Tuesday, Hurricane Ian strength.
Bro.
Bro, I thought your bill was gonna be
I
there.
was supposed to 60. I sold 30, but 60.
They shot that
I mean,
shit,
bro, you know, give me 8.
I mean, I could clean it, and then you just had a braids.
Somebody check the live.
You got.
Nah, I would say this. Go full up, bro.
You got frames for 7?
Yeah, just check it just in case. You know how you bullshit.
Oh, you mean like go to 1 on it and then I start off with the low cut?
No.
Like Ariana.
No. I see how you got this right here.
Yeah.
This is already like a 1
Should
and
be
a
good,
half.
man.
Pick it all
30
out and cut it to
30
match into
FPS.
that. And then you want to keep it a little higher so you can start waving
Wasn't
faster.
changing on us.
I know it's cold as hell now.
Another season. It's Babylon.
It was just like 90 though.
That joint look good, bro.
Oh, so leave this alone there.
Look good.
It's just like blocking.
No, it's getting clear. Oh, that's right, bro. You record you live in what's the peak? You got an HD?
Well, this StreamYard, so you know we ain't got the premium and shit, so we probably streaming at like 480p.
Yeah, but it still looks pretty
Probably
good, man.
480p. If we had StreamYard Pro or YouTube Live, we could have did that shit at 720.
Don't you like YouTube Live?
Wow, we don't have 1,000 subs.
So I be seeing brothers
No.
that be going live and they don't be having 1,000 subs.
They StreamYard, they do exactly what we do.
But you can pay for the package to get HD.
Yeah, you can pay for the joint.
How much is for HD streaming?
I don't know how to do that.
Find out and shit. And then we'll just make
We'll
we'll make your content with it.
Yeah, bet. All right, Shalom.
Your content. Pay for YouTube Premium.
StreamYard Premium.
StreamYard Premium is like $10 a month, bro. You got it. Arms, baby.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. To tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're the Israelites according to the Bible. But before that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
and double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect.
I told you it's a wrap. That dollar dumping is getting big a little bit.
It's alright. We're gonna bring that out.
It's getting a little husky when the dollar show.
Yeah,
Look.
War is like crazy right
And
now.
also, New York will be the next to California's rule to sell 100 city like I believe it's a wrap for this place, man. All right, I can start. You want me to start an article? All right, brothers. Shalom. So we're gonna start with an article that just came out today. Show the comment board. I don't know if y'all can see that. If it's clear. It says China informs state banks to prepare for a massive dollar dump. Let's get it. It says the People's Bank of China has told major state-run banks to prepare to shed dollar holdings while snapping up offshore yuan, which has continued to fall despite prior interventions, sources told Reuters. The scale of this latest effort to prop up the yuan will be big and could provide a floor to the Chinese currency, according to the report. The amount of dollars to be sold hasn't been decided yet, but Reuters said it will primarily involve the state bank's currency reserves. Their offshore branches, including those based in Hong Kong, New York, and London, were ordered to review offshore yuan holdings and check to see if the dollar reserves are ready. On Thursday, the yuan fell to 0.9% to 7.13% against the dollar and is on track for its worst annual decline since 1994. Having lost more than 11% so far this year, earlier this week, China's offshore yuan this week deprecated to a record low against the greenback, and its domestic unit fell to its weakest level since the beginning of 2008 financial crisis. The Federal Reserve hawkish policy path has bolstered the dollar to 20-year highs this year, putting pressure on other central banks and triggering a reverse currency war. While a weaker currency can sometimes be beneficial, as it means exports get cheaper, the yuan's recent decline below the psychological threshold of 7 per dollar has raised concerns. The People's Bank of China has consistently imposed a strong bias to its currency reference rate to help support the yuan. Central bank officials have also issued verbal warnings against speculation on the yuan and increased the cost of shorting the currency. So basically, China's yuan has been losing its value rapidly with all the pandemics, the wars, the rumors of wars, and as well as their GDP spending and their military spending. So the best way that they're basically proposing to fix this issue is by dumping the dollar in various aspects, mainly their central banks, right? Dumping the dollar and then having everything backed by the yuan, which will basically stabilize the currency and bring it back up. Because if they're not trading in the dollar and everyone now is more trading in their national currency, which is the yuan, it'll help bolster their economy and also back their own dollar. All right.
We got all right, this is James 5. It started at the top. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your
Let me get this first.
You got it, brother. You got it.
But that's going to click right on. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languished and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also I'm gonna read that again. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languished and fadeth away. It says, the haughty people of the earth do languish. Go ahead, you can break it.
God, man. So it says the earth does languish, the haughty people, which means the proud people of this world, which is chiefly Esau and the other nations that are joined hand with Esau, are languishing. What the word languish means to grow weak, man, to grow feeble, man. Everybody understands that everything is breaking down. Infrastructures are breaking down. The old ways are completely breaking down, and they're now pushing for a new world order, a new world currency, new world religion, and a new system. But we also know that the main reason why all this stuff is breaking down is because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is on his way back to reign sovereignty and to put all nations under him, man. So everything must crumble.
What? Skipping down to 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a strong Salakia. They shall not drink wine with a strong drink. Shall be bitter to them that drink it.
God. And you got to look at it from a perspective of this. Look at why do you think they call us Generation Z, right? If you look at Generation Z and how they're appropriating life, you can see that this place is through their way of thinking, their thought process, their acceptance for all types of abominations and abominable foods and ways of thinking is bringing this place down. It's to the point where the men are becoming weaker and weaker. The women are becoming more masculine, if you will, which is also a super shitstorm of a decay. Because if your women can pass the man in a society, your entire society is going to fall. That is a precept. It is a precept, but it's true. When a woman starts to compass a man, who built the infrastructure? Who built everything up? It's the man. So, but you got to look at it. If society and Generation Z are becoming to the point where everyone's equal, or a woman is compassing a man, which is we're in a feminist society, guess what's going to end up happening? It has to go down. All right?
It says the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
mirth of the land is gone. The good old days. When people talk about the good old days, yo, remember back in like 2011. Yo, remember 2008. Yo, remember in the early 2000s. People always want to reminisce on how it used to be when the narrative has been put out that it would never go back to the way it was, man. The new norm is nothing but death, destruction, and the mirth being gone, man.
God.
Everybody is trying their hardest to be happy in the society.
God.
We're out here on this corner 2 to 3 times a week. And if you see the people, there's concerts going on every other day. And as you see people walking up and down the street, they look miserable. They're trying their hardest to feel good about themselves.
And
Yo, you want to go to a concert?
They putting on a brave face, if you will.
Yeah, you want to go to a concert? You know what? You want to go see Lil Nas X? Fuck it. Let's go do that.
Max out the credit card.
Let's just do it.
No, they can't afford that shit.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
You know, this place is completely through, man. The people are through. You know, but as the people are growing weaker and weaker through the spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah, the men of the Lord are going stronger and stronger because we see what's on the horizon. We see salvation. We see the kingdom of heaven being established right before our eyes, man. So we rejoice in this. While they all sad and gloomy, we all happy and ready to go, man. It's a time of war. What you got?
James 5, starting at the top. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Yeah, man. Go and howl, you rich men. And mind you, what has been happening to the rich men of the world, right? They've been having to move their money in various places. The stock market has been dropping on all types of points to the point where billions and billions of dollars have been lost in a day. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been lost in a day. A lot of these rich men are like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? Yo, let's move the money to Switzerland. Yo, we gotta hurry up and figure out how to get some cryptocurrency to move the money here. The rich men are noticing that they're languishing, man. That they're growing weak, and then their money is becoming worthless.
Nah, that's more so the upper echelon of the middle class.
Yeah,
all right, because you're Jeff Bezos and your Mark Zuckerbergs.
Yeah,
those guys are pretty much locked in. All right,
and the reason why they're locked in is because
the 1%.
The 1% is orchestrating these calamities and the destruction of the economy so they can have their personal gain. Because remember, they sway everything. So it's like this: they know that a stock is going to drop before the stock drops. So what they do, they hurry up and sell. Then they make the stock drop.
Hey, and even them guys taking losses, but it's not where it's going to affect. It's not going to affect them. All right, like it's going to affect somebody that's worth maybe,
let's say 100 million.
Yeah, 100 million.
100 million, you're gonna feel that.
You know what I'm saying? You basically got 20 million.
You basically got to be a billionaire to be basically a multi-billionaire to be if you will, to be economy proof, if you will. You know, recession proof kind. Because all those who are in the millions, the hundreds of millions, your money can go like that. One corporation fall, you lost 50% of that. Then the government taxes the other 53%. Now you left with just scraps. Now you down here in the gutter with the rest of us, man. You know?
James 5 and 3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are enter into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Man. And you can see that in a carnal sense with all the boycotts and protests of the workers not wanting to work for corporations anymore. People not trying to go get jobs anymore. They're trying to figure out how to do their own businesses. You know, and then also through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah, we out here, the men of the Lord, crying and sighing, man, you know, to the abominations and all atrocities that these corporations and these the elites have done to us, and have done to us, these so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and to the elect, man. You know, we sit here, we cry and sigh, man. You see it on both sides, you know.
Verse 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. One last one. Be patient therefore, brethren, until the coming of Yahushua. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain.
Man, the husbandman is Yahweh Shai. We are his bride, if you will. And we're waiting for the coming of our Lord and Savior to come and to rectify and to recompense us for all the atrocities that happened. Mosai said, wait on me, man. Wait on me. I'm going to recompense you. We see that his coming is near and near. So we're glorifying and happy that we know that we about to get it back in blood, man.
Hey, what was that article that you just wanted out of the book?
Kind of.
You got more than that?
Oh no, that article's done, but I got
got something quick.
I was going to jump into
Let me get it. Go ahead, bro.
1 Corinthians 7, and I'm going to start at 30. And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
John. Read that again. That's beautiful. That's literally what people are doing today.
1 Corinthians 7 and 30. And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
Yeah, so this world is fastly on a fast track, all right, coming to an end.
It's on hospice
All
right
right,
now.
Con, hey,
Somebody, you know them new high speed toilets. Got the 2 buttons at the top.
yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah, I'm saying this world is press the double button.
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
like getting ready to go.
What was that article initially about the dollar?
Be about China informed state banks to prepare for a massive dollar dump.
Yeah, so we see that these other countries are getting away from the dollar. Why? Because they perceive something coming. All right, hey, it's say if they're saying prepare for a dollar dump, all right, then that be because I think it was December the 13th. All right, Biden signed the bill to go into the digital dollar. All right, so they foresee something that's coming down the pipeline, which is the end of the petrodollar, man. All right, and the end of the petrodollar, all right, is going to usher in, all right, a whole host of different calamities. All right,
you know what, brother? Just to land back off you. I did a reading. I personally thought that the central bank thing was like more like how was Esau going to be able to get it out there? It turns out all the China, Russia, France, Britain, America, EU, NATO, they all are in cahoots of the central bank's perspective.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's going to be global. I didn't know that though.
It's
Remember-
easy because
remember-
every it's only a few, like a
Nations.
handful of nations that don't utilize the central bank system,
Right.
which is Iran,
Right, yep.
North Korea,
They don't need it. They don't need it.
North
No, it's not that they
Korea.
don't need it. It's a centralized
I
bank.
don't know. I think Russia might.
okay.
It's Iran. It's Iran.
Just look it up.
North Korea.
Look it up. Spirit.
Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, and Cuba. I think.
But guess what? You know, all those countries were basically annexed, embargoed.
I think Syria too, if I ain't mistaken.
Syria, I see Syria might fall. They get bombed.
It's only like a handful, bro.
Countries that have no central bank.
Well, hey, so these other countries, all right, they foresee, all right, the writing on the wall, if you will. Hey, what it say? A prudent man foreseeth the evil height of himself. So these countries, all right, they're about to dump the dollar, all right, why? Because they know the dollar is about to be pretty much no bueno, man.
Oh, another thing too, brother.
All right.
Y'all was right. Well, all of us brothers know. So there's, what's going to conversation, y'all brothers? There's a ranking of people. It turns out there is a higher elite.
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
control the
yeah,
centrals,
yeah.
and they gonna just do it anyway.
Yeah,
There's China that actually fuck with Russia and America.
There's an elite. So I watched this whole video on it. The elite that we see, the elite, the Bezos
They're
and all
just
them,
puppet
they're
masters.
actually puppet
Don't
masters.
wear
But there's,
masks,
but there's
I mean, they're puppets,
they're
but it's
puppets.
somebody
There's
above
puppet
them.
masters
Right,
above
right,
them.
yeah.
And
Right.
it's a certain council they call it, and these people you've never seen.
Yeah.
So
No,
Rob-
that's what I'm
Even
saying.
the Rothschilds are still
No,
fake.
they all
They still fake.
Yeah, there's people higher
Even
than
though
them.
you don't really see them,
Alright.
they're still facing.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
all right, so only 3 countries left without a Rothschild central bank. The Rothschild family is slowly but surely having their central banks established in every country. Rothschild family is slowly but surely having their central banks established in every country of this world, giving them incredible amounts of wealth and power. And without a Rothschild, so it says in the year of the 2000s, there were 7 countries without a Rothschild-owned or controlled central bank: Afghanistan, Iraq, Sudan, Libya, Cuba, North Korea, and Iran. It is not a coincidence that these countries, which are listed above,
Russia on it?
no, Russia has a central bank. It's not a coincidence that these countries, which are listed above, were and are still being under attack by the Western media. Since one of the main reasons these countries have been under attack in the first place is because they do not have a Rothschild-owned central bank yet. Simple.
And I think, and that was in the early 2000s, but there's only 3 left.
It's only 3 left.
And I think the only 3 left is Iran, North Korea, and Cuba.
Probably, yeah. Remember, Cuba was annexed for so long.
Iran, that's what I knew it was. Iran, Syria,
So
Cuba, and North Korea.
yeah, so you know, them saying, you know, get ready for a dumping of the dollar. All right, these people, they foresee something that's about to happen. All right, and what's going to happen is that the American dollar is no longer going to be the petrodollar. All right, and with that comes a whole host of things that's going to come upon the horizon. All right, you're going to have hyperinflation.
Yep.
All right, you're going to have pretty much, man. You people are not going to be it because the reason why, matter of fact,
That's also another reason they're going to hate the war. Because once the American economy drops, once the American economy bubble pops, so many other nations that are backed by the dollar that it didn't jump ship are going to fall at the same time. The petrodollar is the currency that's holding the entire
yeah,
dollar.
well, and that's which should be
So cheap on earth.
why? Because at the end of the day, the petrodollar is the reason why everything is so cheap in America, man. That's why you got, you know, $3-4 gas. That's pretty much cheap. If you was to go to like a third world country, all right, okay.
Right. It'd be like a dollar. It'd be like $1 a gallon over there because the American dollar is worth so much.
Exactly.
But if you were over there, it'd
If you
be
were
like
spending their money,
it's like $15 a gallon. But because you got an American dollar, which is the petrodollar, it'll be like, oh, that's why when we go to DR, I feel like our money is just like, you go to Thailand, 70-cent breakfast, and it's a whole spread with steak and onions, you like 70 cents.
that's because the dollar still got a little bit of pull. But that's only because it's the petrodollar.
Nah.
All right, and what happened is if you don't know what the petrodollar is, it's basically your country when they buy gas or oil, they have to use American money to purchase these things.
That's why
they have to take their money and convert it over to American money and then purchase the gas or oil that which they want. All right, so that's what make the goods over here in America so cheap.
Perfect.
All right.
That's why China is talking about. Literally, China said that it's the yuan is 11% to the actual American dollar, the greenback. So what they're talking about doing is because their dollar, the yuan is dropping so far down, they're basically saying we're going to all our banks, all our personal owned banks that have the dollar, we're going to drop the dollar and convert everything to the yuan, and everything must be bought in yuan.
That's the same thing Russia doing with the ruble.
Exactly. And by doing that, it's going to prop up their currency, and no one's going to be able like, well, if you want to get any goods from China now, you got to use the yuan.
Yeah, you gotta take your American money
and convert it
to yuan.
Yep.
And then buy your goods.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
All right. Let me get this. Zephaniah 1:10, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills.
Ooh.
All right.
That's first of all, what the fish gate represents economy, famine and economy, because there's going to be you think of fish gate as like a market, right? Think of the stock market, right? And then it's a crashing of the hills, right? That's the crashing of the economy of the economy. So the fish market, right? People go to the fish market. Read that first part again, brother.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate.
So a noise from the crowd from the stock market. Oh my God! Go ahead.
And a howling from the second and great crashing from the hills.
And the howling from the second and great crashing in the hills. And what is that? Because the multitudes of people who have all their resources stocked up in the stock market. Once the stock market crashes, it's so many people are going to be howling and basically ready to die because all of their wealth has been wiped out in an hour.
The stock market and the housing market.
Yeah. So it's basically going into basically the financial institution of America.
Crashing.
All right, crashing and pretty much going down a drain, man.
Kinda.
All right. You just had that guy from Bed Bath & Beyond. He jumped out the motherfucking high rise, man.
Because he lost, what was it? It was like, what, 40%? It was 40%?
Something that really fucked him up.
Yeah, because he was only worth 20 million or 50 million, and he lost. And he lost like a quarter of it. He just
Quarter? And he killed himself over
because
that?
all his stores closed. Now, mind you, think about it, bro. Out of nowhere, they just Bed Bath & Beyond.
It says,
ain't really-
going to 11, how the inhabitants of Bactesh, for all the merchants people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. Yeah, so pretty much, hey, that's going to how these merchants are going to cry and weep, all right, when they see America pretty much come to its end. Why? Because they're not going to have any, because America is a what you call a consuming country. All right.
We do more import than we do export.
So America is a consuming country, and once this place goes down, not only just that, but America pretty much all these other countries are really held up, about America economy.
Yep.
All right. So once America crashes. All right, these it's gonna be like a domino effect.
Think of it, and for perspective, right? Every time you buy something, most of the time when you look at it, it says made in Taiwan, made in China, made in the Philippines, right? Like the brother just said, America is a consuming country. We are constantly buying goods from other countries, which is basically fueling their economies and keeping them going. All right, but if American economy crashes and then they stop buying because they don't have the means of buying, what do you think is going to do? It's going to be a domino effect to all the countries that are basically keeping their wealth up by selling to us. We don't have any money to buy from you anymore, so we can't buy nothing, which is going to ruin your shit too. It's like a crack. It's like a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Losing his best customer. Real shit. Like, I don't do that no more. Whoa, you don't smoke more. You sure?
This one on me,
Yo,
baby.
this on me, baby. Come on, man. Thinking like this motherfucker was bringing me like 500 to a stack a week.
Yeah.
Just one motherfucker. Like, no, you don't smoke. Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's why in Revelation 18, when it talks about the merchant ships across the coast, and they gonna be. Matter of fact, get that. Oh, you in it? Revelation 10.
Start 10.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a speed up.
Draw 3 and then, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some.
No,
He's actually the,
Get that.
literally.
with that first.
Revelation 18.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me get this one first and then that. Perfect. 6 and second Ezra 6 and 20, I think 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
And mind you, that's going back into read it.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Time, man. Because once that alarm go off that the stock market is closed and will not be opening, and then they're like was it 19 what? When the dollar was being thrown in the street?
1930, 31.
1930 to 31, when basically the paperback was worthless. That Great Depression, when they walk out in the street and see millions of dollars on the ground. Now, if these motherfuckers were smart, they would have picked all that shit back up and stockpiled it, so when the economy cut back on, they'd have been rich. But everybody looked at that shit like, man,
Everybody
shit
was in the
worthless.
moment thinking it was done.
Exactly. That's why storehouses will now be found, will suddenly be found empty. Man. And they couldn't fathom the economy coming back after that. You know how many people were starving? You know how many people were dying of disease? You know how many people was rape, rob, pillaging? You know, I'm trying to get resources.
Some people might even thought that was part of the prophecy in the scripture. But in reality, if you had the ears to know, you would know that there was a lot of other prophets that had to happen before that.
Yeah,
The Israelites didn't even wake up yet.
Yep, nothing at all. That's
Pastor Hart,
20 more years later.
I mean, Pastor Hart just did that video. You've seen it. The Jonah says it's going to be before the NTOB. Basically,
the CBDC gonna come out.
Yeah. So basically, the digital dollar gonna come
Yeah,
out.
of course. So why?
Well, no.
Oh,
I'm just saying
that's how
because
you're gonna.
Because they got to ease you into it.
Yeah.
They ain't just going to drop the dollar and come out with the chip.
No.
They're going to come out with the central bank boom. They're going to come out with the digital dollar. And then once they get that fully established, everybody used to using that. And you know, all the, quell down all the uprising.
Yeah, but you're also gonna see how much death is gonna happen
Right.
in between that time. The herd is gonna be called.
Yeah. And then what they'll do is, after that, then they'll turn around and they'll
card's still
come out
pop.
with the they'll come out with that chip.
Pay gonna be making
Apple Pay,
Apple Pay gonna make sense.
Apple
Android
Pay,
Pay is gonna make sense.
When the dollar crashes and all that chaos and murder goes out, the remnant of the people, they're gonna remember. He's gonna come in like the Esau will come in like the Great White Hope. Oh, listen, look, man, we're trying to rebuild our economy and rebuild this infrastructure. We need peace and Guess what? We got something that's going to make our society be green.
Well, shit,
move faster.
well, Esau has the best weapon. The best weapon they got is social media. It's media.
Yeah.
Glorify it. Let's tell Jay-Z and them to
Get
upload their videos.
all
It's
your
over.
top tier celebrities.
Yo,
It's
look,
over.
Motherfuckers gonna be getting diamonds implanted inside their
it's gonna
hand.
be a-
on
it's gonna be a
top-
fashion
on top of the
statement.
chip
Or
and
they
shit.
might have the chip, right? And then it like had like a little
glow or
little
something.
glow to it.
Yeah,
It's
like,
gonna be a
yeah,
fashion
yeah,
statement. Yo,
man,
I
you know
got
what I'm
They
that
gonna
blue
sell that
jaw.
shit, bro.
Yeah, they like, yo,
They gonna
man.
sell it before they make it
Yeah,
mandatory.
mama-
And they gonna have Jake make that shit look cool.
Make it
right?
look cool.
They gonna-
Bro,
yo,
in the music video,
watch
So you
they
gotta
have
do.
designer fucking
Hey,
chips.
hey, what they
where,
say?
Designer chips where you can be like, yo,
Absolutely.
I can
It
go on
might-
my computer, turn LV on, so every time I can put my Louis
Get a
Vuitton
tattoo
on,
where it's
Louis
at.
Vuitton,
Like, yeah, whole
hip hop.
rap.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'll-
designer
they'll-
chips.
Yeah, they're
Advertisements a motherfucker.
They're gonna use Jake because why? Because Jake is the salt of the earth. They know whatever Jake do, everybody else
going to follow.
everybody gonna follow suit. That's why the Lord said, "Follow not a multitude to do evil, man."
Because you already
Alright.
know in rap videos they gonna be shit. I got that new shit. All I do was
Yo,
wave
these
at my
niggas-
wheel.
hey, yo,
Yeah,
That's
Hey, yo,
gonna be the new thing.
I was motherfucking I was watching videos on regular T, like, because they got like, when you got like an LG, you got like hip hop and all that.
Yeah.
And I was checking it out, man. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers got
Oh yeah, I got that too.
like
Vivo.
I'm like, yo, that shit, the rap music, man, that shit super demonic.
All
man.
this demonic now.
It's potent. It's very potent.
It's super demonic,
Honestly,
man.
listen.
It's all about killing. Only thing you can really, that's really all right is like the beat.
The beat,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
But
real rap.
really,
I'm hearing the lyrics, but I don't
with the
consume it,
shit
though.
they be saying, man, that shit highly
Consume it,
demonic,
though.
man. Even the video, how they shoot the video, the dark, it be real dark and you know what I mean?
This man is a hip hop new age guru.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Future, yo, he the hottest. I'm like, yo, bro, that nigga whack as shit.
Know what I mean? But yeah, man,
All the
they
nigga talk about is being a fucking.
they're gonna use your best rappers, your
Yup,
best
yup.
actors, all right, your social media influencers.
What's the bull with,
All right.
with the deep voice? The Allstate. It's gonna be like,
Yeah.
chip up.
Yeah,
Chip
they're
up.
gonna
They're
use.
gonna have commercials and shit with
Yeah.
NBA players, LeBron.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yo, they gonna,
Them,
mind you, they gonna,
them Jones
Yeah,
right there
yo,
on the side of the highway and all the crazy
it's
shit.
gonna be like this. Steph Curry gonna get a chip in his hand and like, mine even counts my
Hey,
shots.
I would, I wouldn't be surprised if they have it to where as though you can get the chip. When you get the chip in your hand, they'll have a digital billboard when you ride past it. It'll scan your shit and it's like some type of your business will pop up on the joint.
Real shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that
yo,
makes sense.
Motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, you got a business card? Just shake my hand.
You know what I mean?
Shake my hand.
Shake my hand. You like this? Go like this. I'm like. You like this. Like you know, you might have some
phone.
glasses on.
That was next
Check
to
your phone.
hologram technology.
They already got that.
I know.
They already got that.
Yeah, bring out
Yeah, I got that
you
red.
got an 18. Always. Bring like a little pussy.
All that pussy around them ain't even pussy. I don't understand that.
Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 18, I'm gonna read 3 and then jump down. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
God, so it's talking about Great Babylon, aka America, and how we just said that all the kings of the earth, or all the nations that are joined hand by the philosophies, by its economy, by using the petrodollar, its Western ways of living and life. You know, go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
I mean, basically by the abundance of its consumerism, man. America is a consumerist country. It's a corporation.
Hey, if I might add, like the real delicacy are you tribes, man.
Con.
Hey, these people, hey, because when you go into what the Israelites spend yearly, man, hey, man, you literally could run the economy.
Run a whole business off of us.
No, the economy.
Yeah.
You could run the whole country off of what you Israelites spending yearly, man.
Not to mention the delicacies.
And then how fast the black dollar go.
Con. And like the brother just said, the delicacies,
Israelite dollar, really.
delicacies are the Israelites. Let's be realistic. Most nations in the world have built up their wealth off the backs of the so-called
Israelites, man.
blacks, Latinos, and Americans, which are the Israelites, man.
Hey, these insurance companies.
Yep.
Hey, a lot of these insurance companies existed way back. They got their start during slavery,
Yep.
man.
A lot of the banks.
Banks,
know?
I know Warren Fargo, one of them.
Yeah, you already know. Fucking
Wells Fargo always in some shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Or was that Bank of America? One or the other.
I think Bank of
Bank
America.
of America
one of them
always
too,
in some
yup.
shit, bro.
remember they
Always
were
in a lawsuit and shit.
because they were backing people were going and getting insurance policies on their slaves.
Yeah.
So then if a slave died or didn't produce a certain amount of children
they get paid.
or they get paid for it, you know?
Hey, matter of fact, that was the slavery was the first stop.
Yep.
All right, if you want to be, if you being honest,
slavery was the first stop.
And they said over in Wall Street, you can go down there to this day, and they got like the cells where they used to keep the slaves underground. Know what I mean? Where they used to go, get the slaves, bring them up, sell them on an auction block or whatever, man. Till this day,
Oh, like storage.
yeah, they still got cells underground.
You were
man.
property. You weren't a man.
To the day.
Huh? Go ahead, bro.
Jump down to verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
But why are nobody buying their merchandise anymore? Well, one, the economy dropped. Two, the Most High done utterly obliterated this fucking place. You know what I'm saying?
And the merchants of the earth, and the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of precious wood, of brass and iron and marble, and cinnamon and odors, ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour, wheat, beasts, sheep and horses, chariots and slaves, and souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all.
Hey, why? Because this is the last rule of the Edomite Empire, man. All right, of the so-called white man, white man, woman, child, rule, man. All right, this place is going to be utterly destroyed to the point to where it's going to be uninhabitable, all right, by mankind. All right, it's going to be a vast desert, all right, where only desert creatures dwell, man.
Probably can't even breathe in that
All right,
motherfucker.
God. You know?
It's gonna be. It's good. You also think, now, us in our new spiritual bodies, we're gonna be able to
Yeah,
walk
but
through
regular
like
people
nothing.
probably can't
You
breathe
bring
in
them
that shit
over
over there.
It's gonna be a punishment. You know what? Keep talking shit, and I'm gonna send you over to your
Send them
homeland.
to the desert.
I'm gonna send you to your homeland. Walk.
Yo,
You walk a mile. If you can make it a mile,
Shalom.
if you can make it a mile, I
that's
bring you
spirit.
back.
Man.
If you can make it a mile, 'cause remember the radiation and shit. Motherfuckers gonna be walking radiation poison and shit.
No, hey, but yeah, man, hey, man, we coming to the time where the Lord is about to do away with this place, man. All right, and all the signs are pointing to us being at the end. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 15, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught.
1 hour. 1 hour is going to take for the Lord to do away with this place, man. All right. 1 hour, man. Hey, the Lord gonna make short
That
work
shit
in this
gonna
place,
be fast
man.
as shit too.
All right.
1 hour, 1 hour is
Time.
fast. That hour gonna seem crazy, bro.
Hey, to
It's
us,
going to feel like an eternity to
yeah,
them.
yeah.
To us, it's going to be like, nigga, that was quick. We're going to be up in the chariot, Lord willing, we part of that number. In the chariot, like, yo, did you see all that shit go that fast, bro? Some spiritual popcorn and shit.
spiritual popcorn.
No, we're going to have, what's that, manna?
Manna.
I'm like, what's up, brother? How you?
What's up, big
What's
dog?
going on,
What's up,
man?
chilling, brother?
I ain't gonna walk past you. That's
No, it's all
all
all due
good,
respect, brother. It's all
Go
love.
ahead, bro.
all right, man.
All right, have a good one, brother.
For 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich and all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness, for 1 hour she is made desolate.
Yeah, they're gonna be they're gonna be lamenting and wailing like, oh, and then they're gonna look up and see a chariot like, yeah.
Hey, because at the end of the day, all right, hey, we were saying that these other countries, they really wax rich off America, and when you get down to it, really off the Israelites, because when you think about it, all right, all these heathens, they come to America where they post up, right in the hood, man. All right, they post up their Chinese stores in the hood. All right, they post up they gas stations in the hood.
Shit, yo.
All right.
Yo, hey, big dog.
Hey, brother.
Let me see a shirt one time, bro. That's a spirit. Look at
Can I
that.
read the shirt?
Thank God for delivering me from white slavery.
Oh, I need a picture, brother. I need a picture. I'm sorry.
That shit, dog. That shit,
It's
all
no
that.
disrespect, brother.
Court that one. Oh shit.
Matter of fact, let me show this on the camera if that's okay with you.
That's beautiful.
That's the spirit, bro.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I had to catch that joint. Hey,
That's beautiful.
that's
It says, thank God for delivering me from white slavery.
Real shit.
That's
but
beautiful,
but
brother. That is
hey,
beautiful. That is beautiful.
Hey, but I'm gonna say
yours.
You know what? Listen, I thank the Most High every day for getting ready to destroy this place.
right. Hey, you have a good one,
Make
brother.
sure you're not in the mix.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
yeah,
That's it.
Lord willing.
Hey, what did it say? Depart from.
What did he say?
Make sure you're not part of it. You're not in the mix. I said, I thank the Lord for
Rise
doing
ye and
this place.
depart.
Oh, that was a little.
Hey,
was a little
through the spirit though. Hey, man, that's the Lord speaking, man.
right now.
Hey, because ultimately we're not delivered, right? But hey, that's what's to come, man. All right, the Lord is about to deliver us from the hands of our enemies, man.
That was a stern brother. He was an austere brother. He was like, you see his face? He's like,
Oh yeah. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make it even a speedy riddance of all of them that dwell in the land.
man, there's no way to escape the judgment of how much you shot, man. Nothing. I don't care how much riches you have amassed on this earth. There's no way you're going to sit here and try to persuade Yahweh Shanel Shah. Like, look, man, I'll give you all the gold I got. I'll give you everything. Can you just, I'm like, nigga, I made all that.
Right.
Like, real shit. Gold and silver, he gonna be like this.
And it's gonna be pure.
No, he'll
Even
put
pure,
a ton,
too.
a ton of gold and drop it on his head, kill him. Gold.
You look at the gold they got, nigga. That's sweet, bro.
That's impure.
Impure. That's 75% purity gold.
All right. So we clearly, seeing, all right.
Oh, we would have healed Babylon, right?
Yeah.
That's in Jeremiah 50 or 51.
51.
51.
One of the
It's
other.
51. We would have
That's 51. I got it right here.
So what?
All right, Jeremiah 51.
You put this all the way back there.
Start at 9.
Now you got rid of No, he like, you ain't
Say Jeremiah 51 and 9. I'll start at 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, how for her, take balm for her pain, if so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifteth up even to the sky.
Yeah, the Lord said, you know, you will have healed Babylon, but she have not healed. Why? Because America, all right, is that great whore that sit upon the beast, man. All right, America has to be judged for all the abominations that be done in their midst hereof, man.
This one be judgment.
All right,
right
the
here.
Lord, hey, get that joint that says, surely drinking the cup.
It won't be passed through. It won't be passed
Yeah,
through.
man.
Like something like this.
So the Lord got a judgment for this place. All right, and this is why, all right, America hasn't been invaded by a foreign entity. Why? Because the Lord is saving, all right, the judgment for Esau for last. That's why he put that part on Esau. He said, any man that touches Esau, all right, he shall receive sevenfold, man.
You want the dregs John?
Yeah, he would surely drink the dregs in all slavery and all that.
Dregs, right? That's
For the
75.
hand of the Lord, there is a cup that the wine.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
That's another one that go, you should surely,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Surely drink of the cup.
yeah. Bring that out, though. Bring that out.
This is Psalms 78, 75, and 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of
Hold
mixture.
that, hold that.
Okay.
Hold that. But there's another one that goes into how. It says, it goes down.
Oh, Dill treacherously?
No. Hold that. Before you drinking the cup. Have drunken.
Okay.
Not going to punish or something
Yeah, I know
like that.
exactly what you're
I did grab that right there, bro.
Okay. Actually know this.
The weather
Yeah.
changing.
I knew that.
But
Jeremiah
yeah,
49.
all praise to the Most High, because if it gets started, when it started
Right here,
getting freezing out here, I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lord,
And all the time on man. Go ahead, go ahead, bring it out. And then the other one after that. That's
cold winter, bro.
Yeah, 75. Oh yeah. Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it." That's what you would say. Dad, that's cool. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, the Lord said, hey man, we drank the cup, so how you think you gonna go unpunished? All right? Okay, you so-called white people, y'all going into slavery, okay? All
that's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it."
Yeah, you so-called white people, y'all gonna drink of that cup, man. All right, you're gonna drink the cup that we drank of, man. All right, but not only you gonna drink the cup, all right, you're gonna drink double, all right, and you're gonna drink the dredges.
That
All right.
backwash.
You're gonna get the shit that's at the bitter.
You know what I mean?
Hey, cause really that's what the Lord really going into when he say the dredges. All right, that's the real bitter shit. That's at the bottom of the cup. That's like, you know what I mean?
You ever let wine sit out? You ever let wine sit out and it starts to dry up, and then you see like the crust at the bottom? Yeah, you gonna get the dredges.
You gonna get the dredges. You gonna get that real bitter. Hey, because we had to drink of that, man. So how is it that you doubles think that you're gonna go unscathed, man?
think they exempt.
You think you're gonna commit all this wickedness in the world, all right, and then, all right, somehow, some way, all right, white Jesus is gonna come and usher you in and welcome you with open arms into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, it don't work like that, man. All right, you so-called white people have to pay, all right, and you're gonna pay, all right, with your blood, man. All right, you're going to pay with your blood, all right, your time, all right.
Your time.
Yeah, because they're going to go into slavery.
And what Ezekiel 39 say? They shall have continual employment.
They'll tell you, this nigga got a fucking dress on, man. All right, that's why we got to get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, cause day by day this shit get more. Hey, it's almost common to see a guy with a dress on.
Oh, it's very common.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
And we ain't talking about the kilts and shit that the Irish wore.
We talking about fucking
We talking
dress,
about a
man.
straight fucking.
Hey, you know what, man? That's a
My nigga
that-
had a plaid.
Hey, that's a cut to you women too, man. All right, here it is. You got men out here with dresses on, man, and you women are out here with jeans and pants on,
Shit,
man.
man. You got
All right,
men, women
women
of
more
the year.
fitter than you are.
Fuck.
All right,
I'm a
go
man,
ahead.
woman of the year.
Oh no, you got that?
One just. Oh yeah, Psalm 75.
Psalm
Psalm
75.
75 and 8.
Oh, what's it? What in the?
I had it.
I know,
Y'all
but
just
you-
flowed. Y'all just flowed. Y'all just flowed.
Go ahead,
Ginkgo
bro.
ginseng. Ginkgo
Now
ginseng.
you got to hit the other one again and then come back, man.
Okay.
Ginkgo ginseng.
You know how y'all do. I mean, right? I mean,
I
hope
got
you
that shit in
hold
the
it.
car. Matter of
and
fact, I'm
y'all be
gonna
on
show
your
y'all what it
jaw.
look like. Matter of fact, before you leave,
All right, this is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it.
Yeah, we surely drink that cup. Why? Because what the Lord say, nothing has been done to the children of Israel. Nobody has suffered like the children of Israel, roughly paraphrased. So we drink that cup, man. All right. All you so-called white people, y'all going into slavery. All right,
That's
for 1,000
right.
years. All right, and we're gonna put whip chains on y'all necks and whips on y'all backs,
Smiling,
man.
we dead serious.
All right.
You ready, white boy?
Thus said the Lord, man. All right, you devils going into slavery. Go ahead, bro. They proud as hell, man.
Yeah, they don't
they don't
believe
think it
it.
can never
Yeah,
happen,
they don't
bro.
believe it. Don't believe it.
And it's
That's
fine.
cool.
But that's gonna be
That's
gonna
why
be
it's
the
gonna make
beauty
it.
of
That's why it's gonna
That's
make it
gonna
even
be
better, man.
Yo, and I hope, I be praying to the Lord that some of these devils that we see here in America, that they not here when this place get destroyed. They somewhere else.
They on
so we can
travel
go
and
get
shit.
their ass,
They
man.
actually remember
So we
what they-
so we can go round when we
Round,
round
yeah.
their ass up.
I told
we
you.
gonna remember your ass, man.
I'm pretty sure the Most High
You know?
gonna give us he gonna give us that glory. He might say, look, he might say to you once you get to everybody, hey, Ariel, what souls did you want to go hunt?
Yo, all these guys, all them motherfuckers.
He gonna be like this. Yo, Yahweh Shah gonna be like this. For you, my son.
Yeah, man.
I mean, for you, my brethren.
Yeah,
all the
man.
souls come back. They're like, you have.
Like you spiritual
An
power
hour
to
to
remember
yeah,
walk
yeah.
by you.
No, I'm saying, but they might be
But
dead
over
already.
the Lord preserve them motherfuckers,
That's what
man.
he's saying. But he might give
Out
you the,
there over somewhere like in Africa on a safari, you know, doing some, you know what I mean? On a trip so fucking weird, man.
I can see Ariel with a spiritual gun in his hand. I'm talking about like shooting laser beams out his finger. Like, yo, how many can you get? Let's find out.
Yo, that's too easy for these guys.
That's too bad.
I got
You can make he can make a little energy beam come out of his finger that's like the size of a needle, and all they do is just
poke him all fucking day.
and then when you catch up to
Hit
him,
him in the nerve.
yeah, hit
Go
him
ahead, bro.
It says, several times.
Yeah, they proud though.
Proud is all.
It's all good though. You know, cause hey, he that laughed last, laughed the hardest, man. And we're gonna laugh, man. And we're gonna laugh. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah. So, hey, man, we drunk in the cup. So how in God's green earth you think you're gonna go unpunished, man? All right, it's not gonna happen. Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, you're gonna drink of it. All right, go ahead. Hit that. Yup.
It's the book of Psalms 75 and 8. It says, oh shit, Psalm 75 and 8 says, for in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua there is a cup, and the wine is red.
Yeah, that cup, man. Hey, hey, man, that same cup that you fucking doubles. All right, what's that? The whore that sit on the beach with the golden cup.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's the cup that you fed all the nations, man. All right, nothing but abominations and folly and bullshit, man. Hey, that same cup, man, the Lord gonna fill unto you double, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall bring them out and drink them.
Yeah, all the wicked is going to drink in that cup, man. All right? She had a pentagram on her shit. Hey, when you said that, man. Hey man, you double worshiping fucking motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean?
You know you mad when you can't even put the words. You double worship.
Because man, it's like these motherfuckers just get to walk free. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey man,
just be
fucking
glad.
servants. Hey man, the so-called white man is a fucking servant. All right, on the run, man. A slave on the run, man. A fugitive, a vagabond, man. Hey, we just gotta sit here and watch these doubles.
Oh, let me get that real quick.
You know?
Ecclesiastes 10:7. It said, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Hey, and that's true, man. Hey, but guess what, man? You doubles gonna drink the dredges, man. All right. Matter of fact, get that rejoice and be glad. Yeah, you doubles gonna drink in that fucking cup, man. All right. Part of my trunk. All right. But you doubles, man. Y'all, I mean, y'all look, man, the Lord got to repay y'all, man. Hey, it's only right. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwells in the land of Uz.
Yeah, rejoice and be glad. Why? Because guess what, man? Enjoy. This the last hoorah, man. All right, this gonna be your last. Hey, man. This gonna be your last claim to fame, man. All right, your glory. All right, because all that shit about to be done away with, man. All right, white privilege. All right. Okay. All that shit about to be done away with, man. All right. You been having the fatness of the earth. All right. You giving the best jobs. All right. Making the most money, all that shit about to be done away with. So the Lord say, hey, rejoice and be glad, man, while you got it, man. All right, go ahead.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that cup is going to pass unto you. What cup? That cup of slavery, man. All right, that cup of oppression. All right, that cup of having no assurance of your life, man. All right. That cup is going to pass on to you doubles, man. All right,
Go grab that,
go ahead, bro.
grab that in Deuteronomy.
Thou shalt be drunken and thou shalt be naked. That's
37?
like 60. That's like 66. Yeah, 64.
Oh, the
shall
curse
be passed.
yeah. Get that real quick.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, curses shall be passed.
What's that? Deuteronomy
37.
37?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 4. Continue on 21. Thou shalt be drunken and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, our punishment is accomplished, man. All right, the Lord used you doubles, all right, as a sword,
Use as a
all right, to put us, you know, to have us in subjection under you doubles. But hey, man, that's over with, man. All right, that's over with, man. All right.
It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah,
so right now, go hand in hand
with that.
Hit that again, bro.
Yep, it says, Lamentations 4:22 is that the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah,
Man,
so
that shit right there.
So the Lord, hey, we're not gonna go into captivity, all right, a second time under you doubles, man. All right, your new world order, all that shit gonna come to naught, man. Only people you gonna enslave is your own people, man. All right, and 2/3 of our people, man. All right, but you're not gonna enslave, all right, the remnant. All right, the Lord is about to visit your iniquity. All right, you're about to get paid a visit, all right, from the reaper, man. All right, from the judge himself, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Hold on, let me. Shit.
She lost a little weight. She's mad as shit. Pregnant again.
What you got, bro?
You got the
definitely
yeah.
pregnant. It looks like she is bad shit. She's just pregnant.
Let me get this real quick. Ezekiel 39:23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquities, because they trespassed against me. Therefore, hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. All right, so, hey man, hey, when we get in the kingdom of heaven, you doubles ain't gonna be able to boast and brag, man. All right, you're not going to be able to boast and brag about how you had us in captivity. All right, because it's going to be known that the only reason why you had us in captivity is because we went off. All right, that we transgressed the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shai. So the Lord, raised you up. All right, so that really only so that you could be put down like the piece of shit that you are,
Right.
man.
It'll let them know how much a piece of shit they really were the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
the shame.
Because the Lord gonna kill these devils' pride, man. And because Esau will be in captivity and be looking and still be trying to look down on us, like, yeah, we had you niggas in captivity, y'all ain't y'all glory, but we had y'all in cap. No,
Most not gonna break
the Lord gonna break that. You devils gonna know that the Lord had used you like a dirty rubber, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
That's nice. That's nasty shit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
The Lord just use your ass like a dirty fucking condom and just discard your ass, man.
Come on now.
All right, hey, and you're not going to have that. You're not going to have that pride over us, man. You're not going to be able to say, hey, man, we conquered these niggas. No.
The shit is gonna be so much shame. You gotta think when they see us in our new bodies and courteous,
too much.
they're gonna be like, want to do that. It's gonna be corny to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's Esau. But Esau pride is out the fucking roof, man.
I used to have.
That's why the Lord said we're going to break them with a rod of iron, man. We're going to have to literally beat the pride out these devils, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy 30. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 1 and read the 7.
Hot sauce.
Quick. Deuteronomy 30 from the top. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set upon thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among the nations, whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee. And thou shalt return unto the Lord thy God and obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day.
And that's what we're doing, all right, to the best of our ability. Go ahead.
Thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. That then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from the nations whither the Lord thy God has scattered thee.
And that's what the Lord is doing right now, man. He's gathering us together by the word, man. All right, and soon it's going to be by way of what you people call UFOs or chariots, man. All right, go ahead.
If any of thine be driven out unto the uttermost part of the earth, from thence will the Lord thy God gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And then the Lord thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do good to thee,
Which is Israel.
he will do thee good, Salaki, and multiply thee above thy father.
Yeah, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, go ahead.
And the Lord thy God will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed to love the Lord with all thine heart.
Yeah, that's going to be when the Lord take that stony heart out
us a flesh
and
heart.
give us that flesh heart, that fleshly heart, if that's a word. Go ahead.
And with all thy soul that thou mayest live. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
All right, so the Lord going to put all these curses upon our enemies. All right, the curse of slavery. All right, oppression. All right,
words.
Ailments.
bad words, proverbs.
Ailments,
All right,
Evil toward a
the
brother.
so-called white women being bald-headed.
The first
All
time
right.
I ever going to experience deadbeat dads.
Deadbeat dads. Hey, man, you so-called white people going to get all that, man. Go ahead.
It says,
All right, death to America, man. All right, and death to you so-called white people, man. Go ahead, bro.
and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Hey, and them that hate thee and that persecuted us, man. All right, so the Lord gonna do a flip-flop, man. All right, a complete 180. All right, changing what is called changing places. All right, you devils gonna go from riches to rags. All right, and pretty much overnight, man.
We gonna go from rags to excellence.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna go from glory to glory. All right? All right, so with that, we hope you was edified. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadashi. Double honor to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the occupant pushing work throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.